welcome to Narrowboat Precious Jet. My name's Steve Tyrrell. We are in Swan Lane Wharf on Swan Lane in Coventry, on the Coventry Canal. Done a couple of little jobs this morning, so there's a few things I want to do. The shower boards still haven't arrived as yet, so the plan today is try and sort out some of the plumbing. I need to get the plumbing sorted before the gas man comes, and I'd like to get it all pressured up and everything so I can check all the joints and all that sort of stuff. I know one of the joints by the water tank has hang on a minute, wait for the cars. So I know one of the joints on the water tanks at the front is weeping where I've been lifting the tanks in and out and messing about with them. I think I've cracked the joint a little bit, so I'm going to take that off and retape it, put that back on. And also, over the weekend, watching Mark from Wild Deck Diaries has got me thinking, because my Clarifier already has two feeds to it, so I can run a hot water feed from the engine, and I can also run an Herbispatcher or something similar, a Webasto or something, a Webasto thermotop, and heat water that way. But after watching Mark on Wild Deck Diaries, I'm now thinking I might want a solar dump, because I am going to have solar power, and there's going to be a time when I'm going to have excess solar and I'm parked up, and having that free hot water just makes sense. So I've come down to the boat. Let me turn you around and I'll show you, because I've got the Clarifier out, so let me turn you around. Hang on a second. So I've got the Clarifier out, and I've managed to get the plug off the end there. So I'm assuming this is going to be a standard heating element size, so I dare say I'll have to get one of the big box spanners to screw it in with, but that's fine, I can do that, I can get that, that's not an issue. So I think I'm going to go down the plumbers now, have a chat with them, see what they've got in stock, see what they recommend, because I don't want nothing too massively powerful, but I don't want anything too weedy, so I'm thinking 1000 watts, something like that. And then most inverters can cope with 1000 watts, can't they? I'll have to go back and recheck on Mark on Wild Deck Diaries what sort of size wattage he was running. I'm sure he said 1000, but off the top of my head I can't think. So on the Clarifier here, you have the two feeds in from the engine, feed in and feed out, whichever's which, doesn't really matter. You have the hot water and the cold water, or hot water in, cold water in, hot water out. So one's underneath there, you can't quite see it, the other one's at the top here. You have the pressure release, and at the other end you have two other feeds, look. So there's two more feeds there, for hot in and cold in and hot out. Hot in, hot water, yeah, you know what I mean, from the thermotop. So this will go back to my Webasto heater, and then this I think is just a drain. It's just a standard drain pipe, so you know that's not an issue. And then once I'm plumbed into the boat properly, this feed here, or should I say the high pressure release valve, I'll plumb that into a skin fitting. Yeah, so that'll come outside the boat, just under the boatman's cabin somewhere. There'll be a skin fitting there, and that's where that'll come out. So that's where I am at the moment. Also, I want to make a little cradle for this to sit in, so that I can strap it down, same way as I did the water tanks at the front. Just a couple of ratchet straps, a couple of small ratchet straps, just to hold it in place, because all these fittings here are going to be on flexi pipes anyway, so if it moves slightly it won't massively matter, you know. So right, that's where we are at the moment. So let's have a bit more of a play, and today I'm going to try and get as much of the plumbing sorted as I can, try and get pressure on and see where it's leaking, you know. So right, catch up with you in a minute. That's the thermostat fitted. Looking good. So we are slowly working our way towards our final goal, which is great. So yeah, excellent stuff. Let's see how we get on. Let's carry on in the boat now and do a bit more in the boat, and yeah, all good, all good. Making the most of the pocket jig. So that's my 2 brackets to hold my Clarifier down. 2 pocket holes on each side of each to hold them in place. Yeah, they're really good. Right, let's take the Clarifier back in the boat, put these down, put the Clarifier on top, and see the best place to mark them out and screw them down. Okay, let's see how we get on. Right, let's see if we can get this lined up in the floor. So there's my jig, or my mounting board should I say, and that'll sit nicely between the bearers. Look, and I can put that in any angle I like and then just drop the tank on top of it. So I can have the tank slightly offset if I wanted to. Right, let's just drop this in. I've really got to make more space to work around, I suppose, haven't I? But it gives me an idea. Gives me an idea of where I'm going to be, that's all that matters. So I think I'm quite happy with that. Looks alright, that does. Now I'm going to come away from these side bits because I am eventually going to put boards up there and board it in, and I will have insulation down in the bilge here as well. So I'm quite happy with that, and I can get a couple of screws at that angle if I wanted to, so gives me plenty of room to work on the front of these tanks here and fit flexes if I want, which is also very good. Let's have a quick look at this. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, so I can get my pipes in there. And if I wanted to, I could even go straight through the bulkhead, drill straight through the bulkhead, and fit my water pipe straight through the bulkhead, look. Because there's no reason why this is the feed. Could go through that hole there, straight through, drill another one down here, and have the water from the engine come down straight in. That's quite good. Right, let's screw that down. I'm quite happy with that. Then all I need to do then, once that's screwed to the floors, all I have to do is put a ratchet strap around the board at the bottom to hold the tank in place, and that's it secured. That's quite happy. Same things I did with the water tanks at the front. So, and then all I need to do is, I've got my water tank here as well, so my expansion tank. So I just need to find somewhere to fit that on the hot water side. So, yeah, quite happy with that. All right. Onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. Right, so that's a few jobs done today. 2 high flow stop valves there, pumps on, water tank at the front should now be sealed, hopefully. So that's that done. Stop valve on the cold down there, just so that I can power the cold system up and see if it leaks. Stop valve on the cold down there as well, that's the shower feed. And then 2 stop valves there. That one's for the hot, and this one's for the cold. This one was already on here. That one I've just fitted with a slightly longer pipe. So there you go. Little bracket there for the Clarifier to sit on. Clarifier's there, look, and it's also got its heating element in the end, so that when I get round to it, I can wire that in and do what Mark on Wild Dick Diary's done, and have a solar dump into my have the solar dump its excess energy into the hot water to give me not limitless hot water, but a fair bit. So not as much done as I was hoping to get done today, but we are still a step closer, getting closer all the time. So there you go. Right, the old Smoky. Hey up, old Smoky. Love it. Quick update on Mrs. Duck. She left the nest earlier, and she's got 8 eggs apparently, but she's still there. Look, she's still there brooding away. She's a lovely little thing. Look, yeah. I don't know how long it takes for duck eggs to hatch. 14 days has been batted around the yard here, so but there you go. There she is. Look. Keep you posted. Yeah, Mrs. Duck. Mr. Duck was sat on the top of Egypt here earlier. So yeah, right then. Carry on. Right, fairly short video then for today, I think. I'm not sure exactly how much footage you'll get. A lot of it will be speeded up, so a little bit. It gives you something to show you that I'm still in the boat and still doing stuff. So anyway, right now for the money bit. Don't forget to like videos and comment, and also if you're watching now and you're not subscribed, roughly 50% of my audience that watch aren't subscribed. So you hit the subscribe button. Alright guys, take care of yourself and look after your families. We'll be back here again tomorrow. We're not here Thursday because we're babysitting grandson number 1 again, but we're here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'd like to get the water finished, which means buying a couple of flexi pipes. Yeah, I want to get a couple of longish flexi pipes, about, I don't know, a foot and a half maybe. But I'm going to nip down the shop and nip down the plumbers and see what they've got. And then, if I don't get the plumbing sorted, I'm going to make a start on the kitchen, building a kitchen, which is down here in the boat. Look. That's all the kitchen down there. That's all kitchen. So, anyway guys, like I said, take care. See you soon. Alright? See you, bye.